Hello, beautiful people. Samson Williams here from Bright.us, investment crowdfunding done bright. We're coming back for these series, or for a wrap up on the series, as we talked a little bit about the Reg CF world, where investors will be able to raise up to $5 million underneath the new securities updates, as well as the Reg A Plus world, where investors will be able to raise up to $75 million. So we're going to go around the horn right quick and introduce you to our panelists today. So we have Barkha from KARM. Barkha, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Barkha. Good afternoon or good morning to everyone from a very sunny Dubai. I work as a senior associate with the firm KARM Legal Consultants. I work with the fintech team. I'm a capital markets lawyer, but now I'm primarily focusing on fintech and doing STOs, crowdfunding, and everything relating to tech. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. And we're actually going to talk about what happens after you've raised all of this money that you've done through your crowdfunding campaign. But before we get to there, we're going to kick it over so the one and only Maureen Murat can introduce herself and, of course, give us the disclaimer she's so famous for.
Hi, everyone. Maureen Murat here from Crowdie Advisors. So the disclaimer is the topics we're going to be talking about today are just for informational purposes only. We encourage you to seek your own legal, tax, or financial advice and to do your research. My focus with Crowdie Advisors is on equity and debt crowdfunding campaigns, and for people who are looking to prepare their company to raise funds via equity crowdfunding.
Excellent, excellent. So just as a summary, in case you didn't catch our earlier episodes, underneath the new Jobs Act crowdfunding rules, and startups, founders, businesses here in America will be able to raise up to $5 million underneath the Reg CF exemption, and then up to $75 million using the Reg A Plus exemption. You can have both accredited and unaccredited are retail investors in both of these categories. There's some other details, watch the other videos and they'll fill you in. So the reason we have Barkha on here is because she's representing KARM Legal Consultants from the United Arab Emirates, also known as Dubai, a place we'd love to visit. And Barkha, if you could give us 3 pointers for businesses who've raised money, what happens after the raise? What are those 3 big things that they need to be aware of?
First and foremost, there has to be a proper AML and KYC check in place. So the platform that is running all these crowdfunding campaigns needs to have a very stringent AML and KYC policy check, because the regulators here are pretty tough and pretty adamant on these things. The second thing would be constant updation of the technology. It cannot have a very old technology which is not working for the entire crowdfunding platform and not making it an easy platform for the investors to invest through this crowdfunding platform and help all these campaigns to, earn all this money and then in return get tokens or get dividends or get remunerated. And of course, what are the investors investing for? They are all investing to get remunerated in a certain form, be it like dividends, be it tokens. So there has to be a constant, a constant structure, a very proper structure that actually helps them receive all these dividends and profits. So how the regulators work over here, they ask the lawyers or the issuers, if they are going without any legal counsel, to submit a proper regulatory business plan, to give an entire demonstration as to how these investors will get remunerated, how their investor grievance mechanism will take place, and how their grievances will be solved. So all these things are pretty in stone laid by DIFC and ADGM if they are going for crowdfunding through these regulators in UAE.
Excellent, good to know. The main thing I took from that is the only thing you do is learn how to communicate what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it. You need to do that. Because there's lots of little nuances that go towards raising money, as well as towards, as Maureen likes to call it, life after the raise, or sometimes even life after law school. She has a great series on that. So Maureen, I'm going to kick it over to you. What are those things that you want businesses and startups to take away from after you've raised your funds, whether you've raised $1, $100,000, or $5 million, or $75 million. What are your top 3 things that businesses and founders and entrepreneurs need to know?
Sure. So some may know that we put on a masterclass, right? And about the Raising Book Money workbook, which is in your background, I see. And one of the things we impress upon on the participants is that after you raise the money, raising the money is not the business. It might seem like a lot of work. It might seem, very time consuming, and it does take a lot of time for a number of months, but the business is actually what you raise the money for. And so after the raise, then you should be focusing on doing whatever you said you were going to do when you were raising the funds, right? So when you raised the funds, you said that, I'm just giving out examples. An issuer tends to say that, we want to scale this business. We want to be able to manufacture something. We want to be able to partner with these different people, but we have to have this type of equipment or these people on our team. So whatever it is that was stated in your roadmap, in your business plan, in the terms that were presented to your investors, that's what the issuer or the company should be doing after the raise. In addition to trying to find customers, selling their product, selling whatever the service or good is, and trying to bring on more customers. The benefit of crowdfunding, is that a lot of times the investors are the customers as well. So you kind of get, 2 different types of support from this one person or company, but that doesn't mean that, that it stops there. You still need to go out and get more customers. So in essence, after the raise, run your business.
Excellent. That's a really good way of summarizing that up, Maureen. So I cheated. I took notes. I wrote them down. So I'm going to just say raising money isn't your business. Mind your business, because raising money isn't your business. You're engaged in a crowdfunding campaign, a fundraising campaign that should typically only last 3 to 12 months. Then you need to focus on your business. Maureen also gently said, don't buy a Lambo. Do not raise money and go out and buy a Lamborghini. That's not actually why you raise money. So Barkha would agree with that. Don't go out and spend your investment money on frivolous things. Right, Barkha?
Yes, absolutely. So stick to the use of proceeds, I would say. Like if you're mentioning how you will use the proceeds that you're getting, you have to just stick to that and use the proceeds in the same way.
Excellent. Use of proceeds, because that brings us to that third point that Maureen and Barkha brought up. Raise money isn't earned. You didn't actually earn that money. It's not income. It's not profit. It's an investment. Don't go out and buy a Lambo. Use it like you intended, like you told your investor. And of course, the benefit of crowdfunding is you're able to sell. Go sell your good product or service, sell a lot of it, because revenue is the best capital in the world. I'm pretty sure I stole that from Maureen. So as we're going to give you ladies an opportunity to let people know, where can they find you on social media, the internet, etc., so they can retain your awesome services. I'm going to let Maureen go first. Go.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I didn't know who's first. So you can find me at Crowdie Advisors on social media, and Maureen Murat, Murat, on LinkedIn. And I always forget my website, www.crowdieadvisors.com.
Thank you. You can find me on LinkedIn, Barkha Doshi. It is spelled as Barkha Doshi. Or you can find me on KARM website. You can log on to the KARM homepage and you'll find me there. Or I'll drop my email ID as well. It is barkha@karmadv.com, and happy to answer all your queries. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, beautiful people, for tuning in and listening to this short series on the crowdfunding industry as a whole. Just remember, raising money isn't actually your business. It's something you do to help support and grow your business. So on behalf of all of us here at Bright.us, investment crowdfunding done right, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Cover your cough, stay safe, and may the odds forever be in your favor. Till then, see you guys in the next orbit. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.